God. Yes, sir. For giving me another chance to correct yesterday's mistakes.
Yes, sir.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful, we thank Him for giving us an opportunity as men to be blessed with great men whose shoulders we stand on. I would be remiss in my duty and responsibility if I didn't acknowledge that I'm very proud to say I'm a member of the Nation of Islam under the leadership of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to say that my leader is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Yes, sir.
Without that man, there would not be no peacekeepers.
Right.
I was inspired, like most of you was inspired, in 1995 when the Honorable Minister Farrakhan called for 2 million men. 1 million men.
Not 2K.
And 2 came. It was right here in New York
That's right.
at the 369th Armory.
That's right.
Right.
And there were so many men that was packed in there, it looked like a prison
That's right.
movie was being done.
All right.
And I happened to be standing next beside the Honorable Minister Farrakhan when he said, I'm going to take 1 million men to Washington, D.C.
Come on.
And God blessed him to make his word bond. And out of that, we stood shoulder to shoulder, 2 million strong. If somebody would have told me that I would live to see the day that black men would be in the same place and there would be no looting, tooting, or shooting, I would say not in my lifetime. It was one of the most greatest experiences of my life.
Yes, sir. That's right.
The proudest moment of my life was walking the Honorable Minister Farrakhan down those Capitol steps.
That's right.
Yes, sir. And I remember when the man said to the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, it was he must have had some juice because he had an office up in the dome of the Capitol where those little windows. And he sent the word down. He said, would you think the minister would like to see? So we brought the minister in the back of the Capitol. So he had not seen what we was blessed to see. And so we said, brother minister, congressman, senator, I don't know who he was. And the minister said, yo, sure. So we went all the way up into that dome. And when they opened up that little window, and the minister seen black men as far as the eye can see. I'm standing next beside him. And I can hear him whisper under his breath. He didn't say it loud. He said, to God be the glory.
Right.
Now after they done beat him in the press
Go ahead.
for 6 months to a year,
That's right.
if it was me and I got out there before those million men, I probably would have told them kill everything in sight that's not right. But that's why God didn't choose me. The Honorable Minister Farrakhan did not waste 1 second of his speech to address his distractors.
Go ahead.
And the title of our final call newspaper was not, look what I have done. Look what we have done. To me be the glory. He said, to God be the glory.
Go ahead.
Well, as you want to say kind words about Brother Dennis, and I have, my life for the last 2 months have been enriched with my Christian brothers.
Go ahead.
I have been blessed to eat at the dinner table. One brother made sure that I don't have to worry about my soups being clean. Another said, brother, is you eating well, and invited me to his home and laid out a spread for me and my son. I have not been home for 2 months. My birthday was on the 8th and they snuck my wife in for 2 days. On the 3rd day she got on my nerve, I had to sit I can't make up nothing like this, brother. But for those 2 days, you thought it was thunder and lightning outdoors. But I was blessed to meet some of the most wonderful men I ever met in my life. And this is a proud moment for me.
Yes, sir.
But to know that there was a man that believed in what I had to offer, and me and Brother Russell was on the road, and he's talking about the most busiest man in show business. This man says, and he really don't need no security because he's really loved like that. Russell's a hard person to secure. He breaks all the rules. He breaks all the rules for those of us who are secure. I look up and, where's Russell? I said, where's Russell? He's somewhere else. But he takes pride because he's a people's person. He's now on Facebook. He just got on Facebook a couple of days. He's up to 100,000 already. No, I ain't gonna say 100,000. But my brother heard what we had to offer. He didn't talk the talk. He put up the money to allow me to be here for these 2 months. Worked me into bad health. I was on the bed last night. I was supposed to be on a radio show, and I had the flu, and I'm telling the brothers, my son working on me, said, we got to get you just enough to get through this Saturday. I called my wife and said, I'm coming home Sunday, baby, if I can make it. But this is the proudest moment. I've been blessed to go down into Jersey City, New Jersey, and had Pastor Gilliard. We had Saturday an awesome display of men. Our brother from Newark, New Jersey, our great minister from Miles number 25, he was there. And just like you, they was all in the audience. They had no clue what Brother Dennis was going to say. So after they all said they wanted to stop, wanted to see crime free in their community, violence free in the community, I said, for real, raise your hand. They raised their hand. I said, good, now stand up, because we're going right outside and walk around this block. And we did just that. 100 men walked around that man's church. We left out with 100, came back with 125. We told the sisters, don't you go out there with us. You just wait till we come back. And our women cheered us coming in back into the church as if we was coming home from war. That's right. And we had a councilwoman there, many great preachers. We had Reverend Daughtry showed up. We had 5 pastors in the same house. And you know you can't get 5 preachers in no house at no given time if they ain't preaching. But they didn't come to hear a word from another preacher. They came because they're suffering like all of us suffer.
That's right. That's right.
They're tired of having funerals in their church services. They're tired of having to comfort mothers who's burying their children instead of their children burying their parents. And God has blessed us to embark on something that has not been done, and I don't know how long. I'm not saying we the first. But clearly this is our hour. I was blessed to be able to go to Mount Vernon and meet with my brother, Reverend Mizell, who quickly set up a meeting, and I was with my brother Bay and my family in Mount Vernon, and they brought me there. And we were in an audience, and present in Mount Vernon was Reverend Richardson, the mayor, Mr. Clinton Young, the police chief, 2 judges, 1 district attorney, and a whole community. And all of them became peacekeepers. All of them became peacekeepers.